Hello, I thought I'd do something a bit different this time with Hearthstone. I thought I'd do Tavern Brawl because I've just been playing this one called Gift Exchange, and I've noticed there's a couple of decks which I've kind of played a lot. And I was just thinking about my Jungle Moon King deck that I made recently, and this deck has actually works really well in this particular Tavern Brawl. It's a really good Tavern Brawl, this one, and yeah, just thought I'd talk about it. And why it's good. Basically, I would actually want to try and play this deck on ladder. I don't know, because I really like the Jungle Moon King, as you can probably tell by this deck. And I find it very, very interesting, especially the whole point of doing the damage and then getting the silence. The great thing about this is you can actually silence your own 0-4 gift if you needed to. Funnily enough, I haven't really tended to do that though. Against a lot of the decks you play, a lot of the decks are very minion heavy, yeah, it just wrecks them. Especially with the Moonkin, you can obviously get the 4. You can directly kill it with Moonfire. But also, if you get an early Dancing Swords out, and that's pretty cool as well. I like the idea also of playing 2 Innovates with no Wild Growths. Obviously, the mana curve is pretty low. There's nothing about 4 mana. It's actually quite a pretty good deck actually. It's got a lot of science in it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a fun deck. I've always liked. As soon as these cards came out, the Darkbane and Lightbane cards, I wanted to get them immediately because I saw. Basically, there's no apart from Thalnos, which is also in the deck. There's no really. Mukla I don't really like because it really does provide a big advantage for the opponent. But I mean, this card is great. I mean, a 3/4. It's a spider tank with these additional benefits is awesome. Yeah, it's just a really cool deck. This it takes the Annoytron perhaps could have a 2 in there, but a well placed Annoytron is just brilliant in this deck. And for Tavern Brawl really. You can also kill. You see, there's a lot of stuff that does 4 damage. That's probably why I found it pretty. I can just tell it's working really effectively because I'm playing against a lot of the net decks, and it's just absolutely crushing them. So that's good. Wrath, of course, with Thalnos is going to be taking out those 0-4s. And yeah, and obviously, if you've got an Innovate in the mix there, you can really destroy here. Mark of Nature on the Dancing Swords for additional health, also very, very strong. And you can just keep on and then the whole point is with the gift, you could literally, if it's not a taunt minion, you can literally just put it behind the taunt, which obviously Mark of the Wild and Mark of Nature. You see, this is actually, funnily enough, it reminds me of when I did make a Silence deck. You would just do Silence at the right time, and then, for instance, you would do a Silence with Wailing. So this is not really related to the deck, but you would do a Silence with Wailing Sound, then you would do the Mark of the Wild or something, the Ancient Watch or something. But yeah, there's a lot of silence. Let's be honest. 4 silence cards is quite a lot. The double owl is pretty good. I do like the owl. Owl is much better than Spellbreaker, and it's probably realistically is the best silence in the deck in the game. In fact, because it's only 2 mana for a silence. And it's just a full silence, not one like Silent Demon or whatever. But yeah, this is a fun deck to play. You can get a lot of utility out of it. Like I say, Moonkin against decks with no spells is just absolute beast. It is a beast, in fact. Aspirant, of course, very strong card. One of the strongest in the expansion before League of Explorers Grand Tournament. What's it called? I can't remember all these things, but I think it was that. And yeah, and the Annoytron, of course, is very useful. Probably looking at the deck, maybe one more Annoytron would be better. But yeah, Annoytron is a great card anyway. So yeah, this is just a good thing to do if you're playing the next 3 days, I guess it is. Want to try a Druid Tavern Brawl deck? I would check this one out. Thank you for watching.